is the one destroying the life of innocent Biafra, taking the life of innocent Biafra on different platforms. Look at what Soludo is doing. Look at what Soludo is doing. Soludo has become one of the arch enemy of the Biafra struggle today. This was a man who was speaking for Biafra. He has spoken for Biafra in many platforms. All of a sudden, he became a politician. Politics have now changed him 160 degrees. He is now opposite of Biafra. Very opposite of them. Anybody that stands for Biafra, he's ready to take him down. Ready to take him down. It is so sad. It is so sad. But that is the situation. That is the situation. That is why when you hear a politician wrong, after Mazen Nanikan have tried them and see that it is not possible, Mazen Nanikan came back to defend his own people, to defend and protect his own land, protect his own people, to make sure that they're not killed, to make sure they don't lose their life. Mazen Nanikan came to defend his father's land. He started by crying, shouting, preaching, educating, waking us up. He woke everybody in Biafra land up, regardless of your tribe, regardless of religion. He told us what we need to know to wake up. He went ahead to wake up every indigenous tribe in the corrupt country and told them the danger that is ahead. After waking people up, he didn't stop there. He went and began to ask for fortification, that we have to defend ourselves. He went to the United States to ask for defense. But the people in the United States then, they were laughing at him. They saw him as someone who is crazy. Some of them called him a 419. Some of them called him a warmonger. They called a different kind of name. But today, every single thing that Mazen Nanikan was trying to avoid there is what is happening today. If they have started when Mazen Nanikan asked them for support, we will not be where we are today. We would have passed this stage. Biafra would have been here already. But as usual, they begin to play on their own, play for themselves. They played and played and played and played and played and played and played until we got to where we are today. But Mazen Nanikan, all along as they were playing, Mazen Nanikan didn't keep quiet. He didn't keep quiet. He didn't keep quiet. He didn't keep quiet. He was still fighting. He was still talking. He was still doing what he's supposed to do. Mazen Nanikan went ahead to establish every necessity he has to establish. Put everything in place. He gave us the ESN. Mazen Nanikan gave us the ESN to protect you and I. He gave us the ESN. He equipped them. All we have to do today is to support that ESN. Give them their necessary equipment. Make sure they stand firm. Make sure they stand firm. That is what we are supposed to do. To make sure that the ESN is being equipped. Mazen Nanikan has given us every single tool we need for us to make Biafra a reality. There is nothing left. He has done everything possible that a man should do to make that Biafra come. He gave us all the tools, but some of us decided to throw those tools away. He built a foundation. He laid a foundation, laid on a rock. On a rock. Some people are leaving that foundation laid on rock. They are going to build a foundation on ordinary sand. A foundation that breeze will blow it away. When already you have a foundation on a rock, instead of you now build it on that rock, you go to sand and lay a new foundation. That is what some people are doing. But I thank you, Gokagama, that while he was using Mazen Nanikan to do his work, when the appointed time has come, Mazen Nanikan anointed someone to continue to handle the affairs until he comes back. Mazen Nanikan, by himself, prayerfully anointed somebody. That is why when I'm talking about Simon Ekpa, when I'm following him, I don't look back. I don't think about what is going to happen or what is not going to happen. Because when you see the way he was recognized, the way he was talked about, it's not the same way that Mazen Nanikan recognized him. It's not the same way he recognized other people. Mazen Nanikan called the name of so many people online while he was broadcasting. He called many names. But when he come to Mazen Simon Ekpa, there is a special way he called him. His own case was different. Go and check. Go and check every single person that Mazen Nandekano mentioned their name on Radio Biafra while he was broadcasting. There was a way he addressed it. But when it comes to Simon Ekpa, his own name was mentioned exceptionally. The very first time when that name was called, somebody called his attention that somebody like this is talking about Biafra, speaking about Biafra. Mazen Nandekano said, yes, I'm aware, I've seen him. But it is only one Chineke that we do what that person is doing. He was talking about Simon Ekpa. That only one Chineke will do what Simon Ekpa is doing. The second time again, he anointed him. He said, go and listen to him. Share his video. He is bringing a new dimension to the struggle. As if that one is not convincing for you. When he was kidnapped, with all the name of all those cabal that surround him, with all the name of all those media rats, all those e-rats that surround him, with all of them who have been running around head-scatter, who have been claiming to be this and that. The only name Mazen Nane can remember to mention was Simon Ekpa. Tell Simon Ekpa to go to Radio Biafra and broadcast. What are you now waiting for? What anointing, what kind of anointing else are you waiting for? You want Chukwu to open heaven and speak for you directly from heaven before you will know that you have been given a leader. You want Chukwu to speak directly from heaven before you will know that you have been given a spokesperson. Is that what you're waiting for? Well, sorry, it cannot happen. It cannot happen in this present day. The days have gone when manners fall from heaven directly. Today, manners come from human beings. Today, Chukwu must speak through people. He no longer speak directly to us. Yeah, everybody will hear. No. It is a different ballgame. And if you're one of those who is living that dream, you better wake up. A spokesperson has been given to us, and we must listen to him. And the direction he's going, still go and watch. Go and watch every single thing he has been doing since Mazen Nane was kidnapped. Compare it to what Mazen Nane would have done if he's with us. Exactly carbon copy. No retreat, no surrender, no addition, no subtraction. Consistency personified. The same thing, if Mazen Nane was around and 14 Biafra's life had taken, of course he's going to declare a seat. He's going to declare a seat at home. He's going to declare we are going to mourn them in a very strong way. In a very strong way, we're going to mourn them. We are going to mourn them. And the Bubago will be a story, just like as the story is made. Just as Mazen Nandekano and Mazen Samuel has said it, that a Bubago will become a story. It's now a history. Any place you see them in Biafra land, if you hear something, say something. They will be hunted down. Injury to one is injury to all. If you are watching me, any place you are watching me from, injury to one is injury to all. It doesn't matter your language you speak. It doesn't matter the religion you think you are. If you are a traditionalist, you are a Christian, you are a Muslim, you're whatever religion you belong to, injury to one is injury to all. The only thing that put us together as one family is Biafra. We are all Biafrans. And I tell you, my only religion that I know today that I can defend properly is Biafra. Mazen Nane said it, that Biafra is our religion. If you know how fanatic you can be about your religion, that is how fanatic you should be about Biafra. If there is anything you should be fanatic about, it is Biafra. When Biafra is mentioned, when you hear that this person is a Biafra and his life is being taken because he's a Biafra, you need to be outraged. You need to be outraged and begin to fight from your own end, wherever you are. Begin to protest from your end where you are. Begin to attack from the end where you are until you get to that destination. When it is happening in Port Harcourt, you that is in the Ebonyi state should be concerned. When it's happening in Imo state, you that is in Anambra should be concerned. When it's happening in Delta, you that is in Cross River should be concerned. When it's happening in Cross River, you that is in other part of Biafra should be concerned. Injury to one is injury to all. This is not time to begin to talk about your own brother. Begin to analyze the video of your brother. Begin to gossip. Begin to talk about irrelevant issues. This is the time for us to watch each other's back. You are lucky. You and I are lucky that we have people who has already volunteered, the volunteers who has given their life for you and I. Some people have already donated their own, they donate their life. All they need now is your encouragement. People donated their life. You that is not ready to donate your life. Prayer you cannot pray. Financial support you cannot give. Even broadcast you cannot broadcast. Even share video you cannot share. Which one are you? You can't even share a video. You can't make a video. You can't even use the picture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and make a post. When you go to a platform, all you will do is to attack. Either you attack the person, or you confuse the person, or you distract the person. You don't have any plan on the ground. You don't even have any suggestion. Or let alone, you don't even have any critical argument. If you have a critical argument, bring your argument. You might be right. Nobody is perfect. Bring your genuine argument. If you feel you have a superior argument, bring it on. It will be considered. But you don't have an argument. You cannot support. You cannot share videos. You cannot even do it. And yet, you are busy distracting your own fellow Biafra. And at the end of the day, you claim to be a Biafra, claim to be a fighter. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. But one thing I have to tell you, if you're one of those people, that you can never ever stop Biafra. Biafrans are going to sponsor their victory, sponsor their freedom, sponsor their nation, and Biafra will definitely come. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. It doesn't matter what you believe. Biafra will definitely come. It will come. Whether you support or you don't support, whether you do, you must definitely come. Today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have sacrificed everything sacrificable. A man that sacrificed his parents, sacrificed his own career, sacrificed his own family, his children, his wife, sacrificed his own life. He is in DSS today, facing being under solitary confinement on daily basis, going through torture because of you and I. He sacrificed anything and he gave us the tools to continue to fight until Biafra comes. And yet, when you are being told to support the ESL, you think it is too much to ask. Some of them will come and say, you are talking about money. Are you going to get the Biafra with sand? Why won't I talk about money? Why wouldn't we talk about money? Do you know the cost of AK-47? The bullet alone, do you pick it on the ground? Everything costs money. You are talking about money because somebody told you this. What about people that have donated their own life? People that have donated their own life. Many Biafrans have died because of this struggle. You remember Ikonso? Remember Ikonso? Ikonso gave his own life. Somebody who was living abroad came down to Biafran land to protect you and I. He lost his life. But today, when you are being called upon to come and support ESN, you begin to shout. Someone ever came online and said, if you can be able to donate $10,000 every month for 6 good months and see what is going to happen in 2023 for the country of Biafra. It's open challenge. And some people begin to shout and say it's too much. Do you think that getting Biafra is a child's play? Do you see it's a child's play? Go and check the terrorists, you see their video. Terrorists, you see their video. Go and check the kind of weapon they have. The terrorists, you see, they have all kind of missile, anti-aircraft missile. They have anti-aircraft missile. They have different kinds of machine gun. Go and check the cost of all those things they have. They bought it with money. It cost a lot. When we are crying and talking about self-defense is not going to come with empty hand. You don't carry stick to go and defend. You don't take double barrel to go for self-defense. We have to prepare ourselves. That is why you must support the ESN. We have no government sponsoring the ESN. We have no rich man anywhere, no company sponsoring the ESN. It is you and I, both of us. We are the one that will sponsor it, and we can do it. If 70 million Biafrans all over the world are giving $1, $1, 70 million Biafrans, it is 70 million. It can go a long way. It can go a long way. Even if 30 million Biafrans donate $1 every month, just $1, you give $1. It's going to go a long way. The contact is there. You go to the platform, you go to the website, the website is there, is everywhere. In my platform is there, you can see the flyer. In my platform, you scroll down, you see the flyer. Go to some other platform, you see the flyer. Go through that website. Don't wait until the day of fundraising. You must not be on the day of fundraising. Any day that you can place it in your heart to pay your tithe to ESN, just go through that very website, make your donation to the ESN. It is a right donation. It is a donation that and the gods of the land will bless you for that. When you begin to do that, your hand will never ever dry. It will be success all the way, breakthrough all the way. No weapon formed of fashion against you will prosper. Biafrans, we must wake up. This is not the time to play. And as I always say, I am not going to tell you that it's going to be easy. We are entering into a more difficult stage. We are entering into a more difficult stage. If you are not in Biafra land, you are abroad, please call your family. Let them begin to prepare for the stronger, tougher days ahead. Let them get all the food items they can get and keep close to them. Get everything they can get and keep close to them. Food items. Just like you see the sit-at-home that was called within a space of 2 days. And Biafrans responded. It can happen again. Because the marching have started. It's been activated already, and there's no going back. Just like Mazi Nnamdi said, that the dragon flag have been raised, and the dragon flag will not go down until Biafra comes. That is where we say stand. It cannot go down. It doesn't matter what the enemy does. It doesn't matter what they do. It is going to be tough, but at the end of it, Biafra is going to come. Biafra will definitely come. And it's not going to be far from now. In 2023, this is not the time when we begin to talk. We are giving a date, 2023. Just do what you are told to do. Support the ESN. Volunteer. If Chukwuka have placed it in your heart that you're one of those who Chukwuka have blessed to sponsor the coming of Biafra, come out. Stop hiding. Stop hiding. Stop hiding. Come out. The stage we are now is not the time to gossip. Just ignore when you see people, you see some animals jumping from one tree to the other. Ignore them. Even when you see their comments, ignore them. When you see them broadcasting, you see them, some of them are still busy cursing and gossiping. Some of them are still busy. Go to their platform, you see them, they are still busy in their platform, narrating the video of March Sam, whatever. They are still busy calling themselves fool, calling themselves names. The stage we are now is a stage of restoration. It's not a time to gossip. Injustice to one is injustice against all. Once you take the life of one Biafra, you have taken the life of all the Biafrans. As Mazi Nnamdi is in DSS, every single one of us, we are in DSS with him. And we are going to continue to fight until Biafra comes. No weapon formed of fashion against Mazi Nnamdi shall prosper. If you have not shared this video, please kindly share the video. Share the video in your platform, any place you belong. Share the video and continue to move on. Share the video. If you have not shared, share. Even our enemies, share. Share so that we can begin to pierce their heart. When they come around, when they hear us, they get agitated. When they come, they hear us. When they hear our voice and our preaching, they will have restless mind. That's the kind of damage our message is doing to them. Each time they come across our video, either by mistake or intentionally, when they come across our video, their conscience will begin to flog them. Their conscience will continue to flog them. All those ones that collect recharge card to move from one platform or the other to go and begin to insult people. Once they come across our platform, their conscience will continue to destroy them, continue to haunt them, continue to pursue them, they will have sleepless nights. That is why it is very important that each time you meet video of a broadcaster speaking right, mainly the autopiloters, when you see the autopiloters preaching the real gospel, share it, let it go viral. It is doing a hell of damage in the heart of all those saboteurs, those criminals, and those imposters. When they see it, they have sleepless nights. They don't sleep anymore. You see them and their leaders. You see how they are when they appear in video. Their leaders, that is why their leaders are very scared. They can't even come to the video for people to see them. They can't even come. They can't come and hold a video broadcast for 10 minutes. They cannot. They cannot speak on video for 10 minutes. These are people who claim to be followers of Mazi Nnamdi. Mazi Nnamdi will hold a broadcast for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours on live video. You'll be watching him speak. You will watch him speak without any mistake. He doesn't look at any paper. Everything he wants to say is in his head. That is how you know a leader. You see someone else making the State of the Nation broadcast. State of the Nation broadcast. He doesn't hold any paper to look in paper and begin to read. He doesn't read from paper. He speaks from his heart. Go and check all the State of the Nation broadcast he's making. He is speaking from his heart, from the bottom of his heart. That is where he's speaking from. He'll make all his speech from his heart. But even people who are hiding under keyboard and typing, People who are hiding under audio, they still have a paper. Even the paper they have, they can't read. They can't read. And because they are just reading what it is to them, that is why when they are speaking, you don't see energy in what they say. You don't see energy in it. You don't see any connection in what they say. You don't even see the spirit in them. You don't even, you can't be moved with what they say. When they speak, you can never be moved with their words. That is how you know people who are possessed with the Biafran spirit. People who are possessed with the Biafran spirit, when they speak, you will love their word. If you don't love their word, when they speak, if you hear them, you become restless. You become restless. Your heart will begin to flog you. Your conscience will begin to flog you until you get it right. That is why it is very important to share the videos. Support the platform if you can. Support the platform. The star is there. You can support with star. If you want to support with star, you can support with the star on the platform. It is not a bad thing. It's not an abomination for you to support any platform you go to. Any platform you go to where they are supporting with super chat or you support with the star, it is not a crime. It is a way of showing appreciation. And as I do it, you are not doing it to the person, you are doing it for yourself. Everything I'm doing here, I'm not doing it for you. I am doing it for myself, for my own unborn children. Whatever you do in the course of the struggle of Biafra, you are not doing it for anybody. You are doing it for yourself. We have to continue to encourage each other. Anything you know you can do to make Biafra come, do it. There are some of us that are very good in prayer. If you are a good prayerist, either a traditional prayer, a Muslim prayer, a Christian prayer, anyone you can pray, but make sure that you anchor your prayer on Chukwu Kabiama. If you are making any prayer that is not connected to Chukwu Kabiama, you're wasting your time. You're not praying for Biafra. Any prayer that you're making that is not connected to Chukwu Kabiama, you are a time waster. It's better you don't pray. Don't just waste your time. But as long as you're praying, connecting your prayer to Chukwu Kabiama, he will definitely hear you and your prayer will definitely be answered. We will continue until Biafra comes. I appreciate everybody that has joined me on this very broadcast from the beginning to the end. I thank you very much for your contribution. Any place you have connected from, any place you join from, I say, may Chukwu Kabiama continue to guide and protect you. If you are joining from any part of the world, you are a Biafran, any place you are going to see Biafra come. You will see Biafra in your lifetime. You will celebrate Biafra. You will raise the flag of Biafra with Mazen Nanikam in the name of Chukwu Kabiama. Any part of the world you are and you're Biafra, no weapon formed or fashioned against you shall prosper. May Chukwu Kabiama continue to guide every hand that has shared this video, every hand that has supported this very platform, any hand that has shared the video. Chukwu Kabiama will continue to support you, continue to guide you, continue to hold you until we get into Biafra. May Chukwu Kabiama continue to guide and protect our brother Simon Eba. Secure him. No weapon formed or fashioned against Simon Eba shall prosper. May Chukwu Kabiama continue to give him more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. May Chukwu Kabiama continue to guide and protect the Uzodimma people, guide and protect the Middle Belters, guide and protect everybody on the planet Earth that is genuinely fighting for freedom. Chukwu Kabiama will make sure that you get your freedom in your lifetime. May Chukwu Kabiama continue to guide and protect our Supreme Master Nanikano. Secure him for us. Keep him safe. Very soon he's going to join us. He's going to join us. No weapon formed or fashioned against Mazen Nanikano shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against Mazen Nanikano shall prosper. I say, no weapon formed or fashioned against Mazen Nanikano shall prosper. Thank you so much for watching from wherever you're watching from. And remember, I will see you again tomorrow. If you have time, join me on my YouTube channel, Choose Survival YouTube channel. Join me on Choose Survival channel on YouTube. Type Choose Survival on YouTube, then you can be able to subscribe there and click the notification bell so you can join me. I broadcast there every day also. You can only join me there. Anytime you see notification, you can join me. Thank you, and remember, see you again.
Everybody can pray. We don't want election before you say we jump there. We want referendum, and I feel like they got nothing more, nothing less. I mean, they want to catch us. I'm making the love, we see they want to cut the repos. When you can't get us, I know because you want to say, your man, see, Simon, Since 1967,
Sister Ngozi. Ngozi Chibuka, thank you so much. Precious Ngozi, thank you. Alex Martin, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Sam. I appreciate you, Sam. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Thank you so much, my dear sister, Precious. Thank you so much.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We'll crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold all of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals, they are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You cannot go everywhere. We must continue.